Look at somebody and say, God knows. First of all, he declares who it is that's telling him. How many of y'all know that we are not serving just a little mealy-mouthed God that's waiting for somebody to do something? We're not talking about, come on, y'all, we're not talking about a God that's just sitting around in a corner waiting for somebody to give him some prompts. We're not talking about a God that needs us to shout and run and scream, and he don't need that. Hallelujah. We're not talking about a God, we're talking about a God that flung the stars and moon into space. We're talking about a God that reached down into eternity and picked you up and put you in your mama's belly. Hallelujah. And caused you to grow and become. We're talking about God who heals the sick and raises the dead. We're talking about God who will feed you when you're hungry. We're talking about God that will heal a broken heart. We're talking about God that will send his angels to encamp all around you and guard and protect you. We're talking about a God that will give you what you don't even deserve. A God that will forgive you of your sin against. A God that will send his son to die on a cross that you might live forever. I'm talking about God. Alpha and Omega, beginning and the end. I'm not talking about a God that's waiting for somebody to say he's God. He's God all by himself. He's God in the morning and God in the noonday. He's God in trouble and God in peace. He's God when you cry out to him and God when you shut up. He's God. Talking about God that made the men, hallelujah, a little lower than the angels. I'm talking about God that woke you up this morning. God that allowed you to breathe. God that allowed your mind to work. God that allows your heart to keep pumping. I'm talking about God that gives you direction when you have none. Feed you when you're hungry. Give you water when you're thirsty. Make sense out of nonsense. Talking about God that forgave you in your mess. Woke you up when you were sleeping about to die. Talking about God. So he first announces who he is. And then he says, I know thy works.